back to another episode of Enshrouded. I'm your host, and Daniel, and this is us live. Live. Anyway, we are doing a couple things around the house behind the scenes that would be a little bit more boring unless you want to see those types of things, but we got some hares. I think they're used for food, but I'm not going to kill them. They're pets. And of course, we got our goats. And I just want to check on their food real quick. I think they have plenty. Yeah, they're fine. They are fine for this episode. And the monitor, my main monitor, may or may not go out. It's been on the fridge. I think it's a G-Sync issue. So if that happens, I'm going to have to stop the podcast, meaning pause the podcast and try to get the screens redone. So I'll have to exit the game, get the screen. I'm sure everybody has this problem. No. That's okay. We're heading into the Shroud. We are needing to figure out... There's a Heart of a Lair, so that's a big boss fight. I don't think I'm there yet for weapons, but I can travel into the Shroud now. I just gotta find roads. Remember how I said in one episode that roads were important in the Shroud? Yeah, I wasn't exaggerating. Roads are everything in the Shroud. You can find your way in, find your way out. And let's go down here and go to the Night Sanctum. It's almost night anyway. We're just going to finish up some quests. Maybe find some cool stuff we didn't see before. Maybe die a couple times. You know, the normal stuff. There we go. It's only 685. And it's saying it's that way. Ah, that's an interesting jump, to say the least. Assault. Alright, so I can definitely make that. But why is it saying it's that way? That's like literally all red to me. But it's blue. I guess that's the red? Ah, I don't get it. As long as I don't land in the Shroud, I should be good. Oh, I should have drank something. That's alright. I should be able to make it. That's certain death. I don't see it being over here, but I guess it is. It says it's over here. It's over here. We'll land a little bit prematurely, because I know this area. We'll stock up. Don't need to on that. Let's do a strength and a water. And we'll battle a little bit in the Vuka Ceremonial Hill. Oh, this is the big dude. This is the big dude. I do not want to fight that thing right now. Alright, so we just want to go around to find the road into the Blue Shroud. I just don't see that being... It's like surrounded with red. Red is the Deadly Shroud, meaning I'm not high enough level, I think. That's alright, though. We'll deal with it. We'll fight anything that comes our way. But I don't think I will be able to fight... Well, I'll be able to fight stuff. I just don't think I'll need to encounter anything unless I really, really want to. These guys are fairly easy for me to kill, even at a higher level. And I think I need to start down over here. It says it's fairly close, so I'm going to trust the roads. Oh. I don't know why I looted him. Alright, so I should have some kind of path down to the Shroud around here. And see if it's over here. This looks like all red Shroud, though. Is this thing lying to me? Now, I guess yeah, it's over there. Never jump into the shroud. Unless you're desperate for a fight and finding your way out, finding a road. And hopefully you can make it out in time. Thinking it's over here. That's wolves. Maybe I'm gonna have to fight the wolves? That's fine. Whatever. I'll take them out if they were the one. Alright, so... Oh, these are all twigs. If I wanted to mine twigs, this is where I'd come. But I don't see a way down. I thought I saw a bridge over here somewhere. Little lifeline. Did I misinterpret it? Yeah, I guess I did. Maybe over here? Nope. Alright. Still trying to find this road. I've been there, so I know there's a path. Maybe I have to go this way. I need these bugs. I don't know why. Collecting bugs. I love collecting bugs. Not in real life, but I do like it in this game. Probably because it's very easy. Maybe it's through one of these caves? Interesting. They have a little climby thing. That guy's just sitting around doing nothing. I mean, I guess I could. There we go. Hey, is that guy running? Are you running? Are you running? Really? Lumbering up? Why would you make this? And, you know, is this like a sign that you really want me to just kill you? This guy might be worth it. And I'm wondering if there's actually a way through the shroud here. I don't think so, though. Maybe there's a blessing. No, no blessing. And there's nothing really here. Take this water. Water's always good. Ooh, I can turn that into gold. Maybe I head back really quick. And figure out. Oh, I thought that was a dead body. That's funny. That was funny. Alright. There is no way, and I'm right here. That's weird. That's just strange to me. I thought I found a way down before. Usually there's a path, right? So you go down a path and everything's hunky-dory. Maybe I passed it? Maybe if I follow the path on the path. Maybe then. Let's see. Maybe it's over here? I have no idea. So we're just going. Maybe it's a jump, a leap over there? To that? And then I'm surrounded by red. I've been there before, though. Or was I here? So weird. It looks like I'm really close to it. I don't know. Games like this are cool in a way, and not cool in other ways. And, I mean, it's not like they're giving me any grief. They're just not giving me a place to go across without taking a leap of faith. I don't like leaps of faith. Maybe if I... Oh, you know what? I bet you I have to go in from a different direction. Huh. Let's go fast travel back. It might be one of those long run-ins along the path of the Shroud. Alright, so we are literally Ceremony Hill. That's where I was just at. And it doesn't look like there's any path in. Man, that skirts that really. That's the only path. You know what? Let's go for that one. Let's go to this one. I don't think I've conquered it yet. I have no idea how to get to it. No, I've conquered that. I've had to conquer that. Yeah, I've conquered that. What's another thing we can go after? I am so discombobulated tonight. Dark Rites. Let's see. Flame Word quests. It says it's easy. The Cursed Construction Site. Let's set, and then we'll look for it. Is that it right there? Yep. That means I have to enter the Shroud over here. Which means I should be taking off from here, maybe? Strategically placed homes. You can't live without them. And they're pretty good. Glide to the outer island? No, I don't think so. That is just too much risk for me. Gliding to an island seems really, really bad. You think I should, though? Glide to this island? We can do it. Why not? Worst case scenario, I lose a life. I should be able to make it. Let's see. Glide to that island, so I need to... Am I facing? Yeah, I need to go that way. This is probably the better part of Valor over here. And the Night Sanctum is going to be out of my reach for tonight. So you go all the way across. I see a pattern there. And then you go down into it from that island. I see what you're saying. I mean, it's not easy, but it should be too bad. I thought I made it there. I'm gonna land right on that guy. That's alright. That's from above, airborne. Man, totally mistimed that. Alright, let's do this. And we're heading straight. Should bandage up. And you might notice that I am taking far too much of my inventory. Alright, so we're heading up that hill. Do some sprinting. I should wait until night now because it is, you know, said Night Sanctum. Other than that, I mean, we have a limited scope. Maybe I kill these guys real quick for experience. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill these guys for experience. And then we will go over. The best part about this is I have the advantage with this bow. Their heads are big targets. Oh. Unless I totally miss them. And I'm gonna wet. Awesome. I'll probably be able to dry off after this rainstorm. There we go. Come on. He still thinks I'm up on the hill? Come on. Alright, that was, I had to hold my breath. I don't know why I couldn't speak while I was doing that. This is a whole cavern. Wow, I'm glad I didn't fall into that. I'll kill him first. And then I'll use this, see if they... Will they? No, they're smart enough. The AI's smart enough. I love it. Thank you, AI. There we go. A little swing in action. A little pirouette. I think there's another one on this side. And my monitor did that little trick. Awesome. Well, it looks like I'm going to take a pause for a second to try to recover my monitor. Awesome. No, my settings do not drop items upon... Well, they drop a portion of the non-equipped items upon death. I definitely didn't go to hardcore mode. And you're probably seeing... Okay, there we go. That worked. I recovered it. Alright. I thought there was another... I could go next to this fire and warm up a little bit. Where is he? I got myself on fire. Awesome. There he is. There we go. This thing is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice axe, but my level and my weapons are not meeting the what they should be. They're not meeting their criteria, let's say. Meaning I'm level 20, but my weapons are like level 8 and 13 and just not cool. Ice bolts. I don't even know what I'm carrying, honestly. Stuff I should have left back at the base, I think. Like my, you know what? I got time. It is a night mission, so not a big deal. Let me drop this stuff off. Golly. Just certain things are not happening for me today. It's absolutely insane. Partly me. It's not gonna dog on the universe too much, right? Alright, let's see. Anything Shroud goes in here. I try to keep the Shroud stuff where the Shroud stuff goes, and then it doesn't really matter where everything else goes, honestly. Because of the way the boxes are constructed, you don't have to go to the boxes, which is awesome. What a great game dynamic to keep the game moving along. I'll sort it out when I get back. There we go. And then I'll do a quick weapons. There we go. And of course, I'll get my rested up to 30 again. And maybe get a pause touch while I'm here. Or not a pause touch, this is a, yeah, this is still a pause touch. That gives me a little bit more health. So let's do this. Alright, finally. maybe the monitor will stay put. And that was easy. A little fast. My combat still needs work, but I'm finding certain patterns with certain creatures, which is great. So you can time your blocks and parries accordingly. There we go. Get back over there. I have that second wind burst if I need it, but I make this with pretty much good confidence, so I'm not as worried about landing where I don't want to land. I could probably get him a little bit more distance, but since I want a little bit more combat and I need to waste some daytime hours. The other thing I like about this game is the fact that when the respawns aren't as quick, which I love about that. Because in PAX Day, if you've ever played PAX Day, crap. Let's get a few of them coming up. And the bow range is amazing. Really, dude? That's where you're gonna die? There's the priest. Let's see if I can hit him. Nope, I hit the chimes. He ducked, and I hit him in the head twice. This bow is incredible. I got it off of a Shroud General, I think it was. If you continue to... That's attack. I hate that attack so much. There we go. And my monitor's on the blink. Awesome. Man, I am not happy. And there's a delay on the stream, so I can't look at OBS. Alright, here we go. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. I should take G-Sync off. It's not doing me any favors. Alright, so we're back. Hopefully my... You know you can alter that. Sorry, what does alter mean? You mean counter it? I haven't figured out the counters yet. The block and parry I've gotten down. It's open for a blessing, but this is a little area, so... I'm not wet, I'm rested. I noticed I'm okay there, and I didn't have to put any strength on. I'm telling you. Oh, my monitor again, holy crap. I might have to take G-Sync off real quick. Let me do something here, guys, on the side. And I am going to take my G-Sync off because it's just ruining me. So I'll take my NVIDIA control panel. Hopefully it's not on. Yeah, it is. It's on the main screen. Luckily, I have OBS up. Let's see. We'll disable. There we go. And it was G-Sync. Son of a gun. Go figure. Now my monitors are configuring themselves in what I have no idea. And the NVIDIA card is just doing something, trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out my screens. How wonderful this is happening during the live stream. Okay. It has figured it out. Okay, now I should be able to do this uninterrupted. NVIDIA does some weird stuff. Just absolutely infuriating stuff sometimes. But they used to make awesome cards. Alright. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Let's get over that island and make the leap of faith. Oh, yeah, I kept them on the defaults, yeah. The reason I kept them on the defaults is I like playing games as they were intended. Like, the default seems like a good intended setting, so I'm like, why not? I like the challenge, so I don't want to make it any harder than they made it, but I also don't want to make it easier. But yeah, if I was just gonna explore and do a couple other things, yeah, definitely. Is this thing gonna give me an opening to do this? Am I gonna encounter bees? Yeah, I should be able to make it. Nope, not making it. I'm barely gonna... Yes! I can't jump that far yet. Okay, so... That I thought I could make, but I can't. That's flint. Why would I come here for flint? Alright. I'm gonna do another one. I made some outposts. I don't know if they're placement. Thanks. Thanks, I am. The, that was the excitement I look for. You kind of, because you're gonna gain your items back at the point where you jumped, which is a really good development. Because honestly, if you couldn't get to your body, it just sucks. It is not cool. All right, let's visitors in Gloomberry looks good. Let's find a road there. So we'll go this way. So going opposite. There's my little outpost hovel. I got some nice accoutrements, some really nice tables, and a nice comfortable bed. No one has to. No one said you had to rough it in this game. You just bring the stuff with it. You can teleport. It's like god powers. Alright, let's see where I'm going here. Usually I go in this way, I can jump fairly good in this area because I've scouted it so many times. If I switch, this is kind of a interesting dynamic on these because they're experience points. I mean, but you don't want to use your good stuff on them. And they don't fire back. I don't think I'm in the range for them to fire. And this bow is power 21, so it's not bad. I wish I could double damage these things or critically hit them. I have plenty of them, though. Oh, what I don't have plenty of is those. I've been through there. That was a nightmare, but I made it. I made it when I was lower level, before I made it to this level, with lower level items. This is... Ooh, this is amber. As a matter of fact, I'll take some. You can do Shroud extension potions. Looks like a pretty decent vein. Not a great vein, but a decent one. Alright. I needed a few of them anyway. Let's see. Now I gotta remap and navigate. I really want to go to that one, but I think this one might be... You know what? I'll go to that one. Just because. And then where is it? Didn't I set it? I just set it. Should be, like, right in front of me. Oh, maybe it's my active and it's a waypoint, so I see what's going on. Alright, let's get back on the road. and see. Well, you know what? Yeah, I avoided a combat just by thinking the road was better. I will hunt those. They are really difficult. Oh, this is Thornburg? Thorn something? No, Thornhold's there. So this is... I jumped on that roof and I just kind of decimated whatever's in that compound. I think. It looks familiar. There's the road. What I didn't encounter was a shrine. Oh, that's the spider area. Alright. So before I go in, I always do this. To get 16 minutes. 16 minutes should be enough to do most things in there. But I suck at combat, so... It could... Well, it's only 300 meters. There we go. And I've learned to stay on the road. Do not deviate from the road. Once you're off the road, you can't find your way out. It's very difficult. I have a feeling that they did, the devs, because they're that good, measured the amount of time it would take for you to go in a certain direction at any point in even the largest shroud at a certain level. So I respect the devs for that. And sometimes, rarely, you'll have pockets of normal area in the shroud. Those I like to mark. This doesn't look great. Alright, so it's a bridge. Oh, man. My monitor just went out. Let me fix it. I don't know if my port's going out or what, but that's annoying. Luckily, you can pause a game. I really don't want to be on this bridge. Oh, that sucks. Oh, shit. I don't think there was anything... Yeah, there was a... Oh my god. They're all level 15. Holy crap. This is why I love the game and I hate the game. I heard they're working on an auto loot, which will be awesome. And there's somebody I gotta take out. Oh, he's higher, huh? I'll take it. There we go. Alright, so now I can take that. And I don't want to blow these up at all. Alright, there's the one. These are proximity mines. Ah, I didn't see that guy. And I need the better arrows. Seriously? This is why I don't like the Shroud. I could probably back up and re-enter the Shroud because these things will not respawn. There we go. Oh, there's a big guy. I definitely want to fight the big guy on this bridge. And then I dance a little bit for that guy. But this guy... Let's hit the healing. Flying things just piss me off. Alright, now I have 10 minutes. So, what I'll do is I'll head back out, get some more time. I could take the chance to see if there's any more time where I'm going, but I doubt there is. And none of those things will respawn, so... there is that. So, luckily I have stamina out for days right now. Alright. Ah, that's a long haul. The amount of combats, I think I should have more than 16 at level 20. And I think that's where it's going, where my character build is going wrong. Let's stay on the road. This time I'm just gonna sprint. And I'm wondering if there's a general there or not. If there is, that's gonna be interesting. At least this will save me some time. I'll take my time crossing the bridge since I can fall. And bad things will happen. I definitely don't want the bridge to blow up, because bad things will happen. Did I miss anybody? There we go. Then I get him real quick. And I need to search this area for something. There was a little void. I think I found it. All right. All right, I guess I completed the quest. Now I gotta get out of here. No, not what I wanted to do. I want to collect these things for upgrading weapons. There's that chest. I'll take it. And I went in so far, and I have no idea where I am. But I did that in under a minute. So that's really good, actually. Alright. So I did that. I think I completed the quest already, so I'm ready to leave. That was one heck of a combat. And I'll go up here real quick. because I wanted to press my luck. There we go. There we go. I'm always up for some more coin. This looks interesting, so I'm going to try. Nope, can't jump it. Can I jump it? Yeah, I can jump it. I just need to be on this. There we go. Always bring the pick locks. I'll take it. All right. All right, where am I going? Down these stairs, around here, and then through here. And I got 13 minutes. Don't blow up the bridge. That would suck if the bridge blew up, but man, what a devious way of, I mean, you wouldn't die, but you'd have to find your way out from underneath. Fallen. All right. One Shroud quest down. Now we'll go replenish my time and see what we have gotten. Our ill-gotten booty. Or heroically gotten booty, shall I say. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I am for just completely just building stuff. That would be a really cool use of the modifications or editors. Yeah, because this building system is pretty cool. I really enjoy it. I play a lot of PAX Day, but this game has really captured me. There's a little bit more action. There's this time shrouded, you know, total, you know, the game design is really, really solid. I gotta admit. Oh, we were doing this. Let's see what we got. Ring of Flame. So, ooh, 40 seconds more. That's a huge amount. Let me, 40 seconds. Man, I wish that, that actually scaled, but it doesn't. That's all right, though. It's good. The level 15 shield, which my shield is just as good, if not better. And that pine short bow is, I think I have 21 and 18, so. And this guy is just getting started on his journey to greatness. All right, this was very fruitful. Let's see my character real quick. Nope, wrong one. There it is. Which rings do I have? Ring of Lesser Health and Ring of Stamina and Health. Yeah. All right, so when I go into the Shroud, I will be partaking in that. Let me go home and drop these off real quick so I don't lose them. And then we'll come back and finish another quest. Yeah, the Shroud is... it's nerve-wracking, but it's really cool. It's where the game really excels is the Shroud. And what you're looking at and how you gain materials of the Shroud, which I really enjoy. Now, what else did I collect from the Shroud? There we go. I try to keep the Shroud stuff in these two boxes, which means that ring goes in there. And Chain Heal. I can't. Right now, I'm not using Chain Heal because I don't have any party members. I heard you can even invite friends to the server, and you can really make it. I don't want to put anything in these, and you can make it a really cool game. A better game than it is, I should say. And that's me spazzing on the cap blocks. Home row. All right, let's see. What else do I need to do? I'm going to keep this. I don't know why. It's not as powerful as some, but there we go. And I know I have another one with logs. Logs. Come on. No, different type of log. And I see some Shroud stuff in here. Yeah, I actually used some. Nice. I keep the really heavy health potions in reserve. I'm trying to build them up to a stack of 20 so I can go fight some bosses. Because I will need those. Oh, that was it. That's what I needed. And I get gravel and amber. There we go. I got a lot of copper. I'm already rested. So I don't need to rest more. Oh, I made a bathroom. Why not? They give you the tools. You might as well. I'm sure it raises your comfort. Oh, let me go complete my weapons. Weapon repair. And if the pets are awake, I will pet one. I can pet it while it's asleep. That will wake it up. I didn't realize that. I'm such a mean person. But I need your help. Alright. Let's go find another quest. I have so many quests. They say the cooking station for the farmer is easy. I looked at the Shroud, and it does not look easy. Here, let me show you. So if I did this, and I can't even take Blackmire yet, so I'm not even attempting that. So here it is, right here, but it's in the middle of this Shroud, somewhere here, right? So it's got to be over here is the entry point. So if I go to my high point outpost, I climbed for this outpost. This outpost is really up there. I didn't see any way things could generate, and I made it out of stone, but I am up on the mountain right here. It's the highest point of the mountain, and I almost can reach this structure here, but I can't. Anyway, let's sleep for a minute. Let's get daylight, because I'm going to need daylight on this one. I love how they do this. At my house, it's a 25. Here, it's a 19. See, there's the building. I can't make it to it just yet. And I don't think you can actually go in it, so it's not like I have a choice. It looks like I have to go through the Shroud to get to this side, because I can't make the jump, so there should be a way up here. So if I go down the Shroud at this point, kind of walk it, maybe there's an entry point over here. Let's scout it out. Jump. Should be able to jump twice. And of course, when I don't use the tools at hand, we die. Oh my god, this monitor is gonna kill me. I swear, I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this monitor. It better not be on its last leg, or at least a port. It's an HDMI port. That is so annoying. It's absolutely infuriating. Let's see what happens. I'm still waiting for the displays to resolve. And are they going to resolve? I'm glad I wasn't in a jump. I think he can pause in a jump, though. Still hasn't resolved. Give me a second. Hot plugging and unplugging a monitor from your video card is not recommended. Any electronics person will tell you that. And I am electronics, so... Alright, we're back on. Back on the main monitor. Alright, where are we going? We are going there, so if I go... Let me jump to this. jump here. And I have this little wand that gives me stamina, or the mana back. It's a slow rate of mana, but still, I don't have to expend a potion. Alright, when I miss that next jump, I could probably make it to there. But it looks like it's got to be in the Shroud, right? I could probably make it to around here. But I don't think I'll find a path into the Shroud. I know there's a path into the Shroud near here. Let me do that. Again, pads are good. There we go. I switch up between the sword and the axe. The axe does more damage, but it's still got 25 minutes worth of shroud protection, so that's good. Oh. Did one of those mushroom beasts come down here? This sounds ominous. Wow. Arrows did that. Ah, I hate these things. Alright, so I made here. You know what? I'll take my time. There we go. They don't hurt unless they stab. And since I'm here, let's check out this area. The flame scroll. I don't use scrolls, but that's cool, I have one. And let me guess, they give you a Shroud timer reset device. No? Another quest. Okay. I read these fast, I don't read them out loud, I'm not a voice actor. I don't mind falling Shroud. Okay, and I think as you're reading it, it's paused. And now that I've encountered this, maybe I can break through it. And then I can recharge at that station there. And there we go. That's why I bring an axe along. Not exactly, but this will recharge my shroud. So, you know what? I always forget to map this area. So let me get back next to it. And I map it. That, create marker. I'll do this. And what is a good life? Green. Life is good. Life is green. Alright, so we're going this way. And I know there's a what do they call it? A shroud near here, but I'm not prepared to take it right now. Not in this area, because this area is pretty high level. I should be able to take things, but like I said, my weapons are not where they should be. And this sword in the shroud at night sucks, because the lighting will reflect off of the shroud and disorient you. So it should be... Wow, great battle. Awesome. I went the other way and I fought one of the generals. Alright. If I get to 8 minutes and I haven't found it, I'll definitely... Is there another road somewhere? Nope. If I find another road that's heading... So where is this heading? This is heading deeper into the shroud. I need to go left. Let's see if there's a crossroads up here. There's always a crossroads before a bridge, right? Nope, there's only a bridge. They love their bridges. Alright. Oh, and this is like a parkour nightmare. Let's bring him over. Yeah, I took the hit. I shouldn't have taken the hit. But it should come to me. And swing. Nope. Nope. Those two things didn't work. But I can get it from here. Okay, you can't block them either. Wow, I hate banshees. 5 legendary runes. Alright, so I gotta scout this out a little bit before I need to head further left in the Shroud, but I don't see a road. Which is weird. Which means I can't get to it from here in this Shroud. But it said there's or at least the relief looked like there was a path up. Where is that? That's toward there. Okay, let's get some Shroud life. And we'll try going up on land and seeing if I can find a way back. Oh, wait. That might not be a good idea. Is that Fell General's somewhere in there? Wait, hold on. Where am I? I hate the Shroud. Did I mention that? There it is. Because down the road is the vile things. This is a whole like army full of stuff, which I've defeated once, and there's a route down here that I defeated. But I think there's a way up here. But I'm gonna have to defeat all of them again. And they are not easy. I haven't searched the tents yet. You know what? I'll search the tents. Is that a timer? Yeah, that's a timer. Alright, so we got a timer. That's nice. But there's a whole army up here. Wow. Damn. I still gotta figure out how to block those things. I don't know how. Let's see. Headshot? Yeah. I'm getting pretty good with a bow. But the Fell General's down here, and I die every time I encounter him. At least there's no foot soldiers. I guess I do want another bow. How can I not hit that? So I run away from him, right? Let him come at me a little bit more. He was running away. If he's gonna let me kill him with his own bow. Is he running? Really? They let me take them down to a certain amount of hit points, and you know what? Why is he running away from me? I don't get it. Is he that dumb or that smart? He's not healing. Yeah, he ran away again. I guess I would with some exploding arrow guy. Why is he not going down? Really? That's where my cursor went? Lighten up like a Christmas tree. I battled him. Wow, that one hurt. I can't believe I can't hit him. Oh boy. Ah. So much effort. And I get the Fell Commander bow again. But I thought, no, I can't get up there. That's what I thought I could get up. Oh well. I could. No, I don't want to kill the root again. It doesn't give me anything. Give me a way out real quick. Maybe I'll do that after I recharge. At least they were smart enough, the ancients, to give us this. There we go. The ball of life. Very interesting, to say the least. But like I said, game is cool because you can redo the same things over and over every day. And it's just as fun, honestly. I think that was the only other guy here. Oh shit. There was more than that. I'll just go into the Shroud. Yeah, this was bust, because I can't get up where I wanted to get up to anyway. Man. They say it's easy to get to, but I can't find the path. Maybe I go a different path. Alright. There we go. And then we just head right back up the road, because we unblocked it. And it's just a hop, skip, and jump away. And of course, because the game designers wanted to be who they wanted to be, you can't teleport out from the Shroud or fast travel. I thought there was somebody coming out after me. I guess not. Alright. Let's see. Nope. Go all the way home because I can fast travel. And getting that that dynamic where you can transport to good jumps, I think, was critical for me to start advancing a little bit faster, and it helped me more than anything. Level 15 shield? Got his head though. There we go. I'm definitely going to keep it because you actually can stack those. There we go. Anything else? Shroud. There we go. Oop. And then we just fill up these randomly. I try not to do them too randomly because of this. One elixir is really... I haven't really used them to any great degree. And that prayer flame scroll is not the best. So what I'm trying to do is get to certain aspects or certain areas in the Shroud where I can start to get more armor, appropriate level armor. And I haven't, so that is annoying. Because sometimes I just don't understand there's a way out, so I don't really want to. So if you can't make it out of the Shroud, you're dead, right? No matter what gimmicks are given to you by the devs. So that's the other aspect to this game. There's the point I need to be. I wonder if I get there from here, maybe? But it's really close to the red. I don't know. And as you saw, I traveled pretty far around to here on that one path, and I didn't see a path going over this way. But from that point, this is a way into the Shroud without being next to a or on a road. I really don't want to do that anymore. These Shroud layers I have encountered every once in a while, and I'm not sure how to approach them because of the way they look. It looks like you try to dive underneath a big structure and then you're probably inundated with all kinds of beasts. But let me show you on the armor front. Nope. Well, he's good as any. Good as any. So I should be up to level 13. These giant critter scales, I haven't... they're in Revelwood, but in the Fell, but I haven't gotten any yet. And that's really what's stopping me from getting a full set. See, I can get everything but the chest, and I think I did that with the
you know how it's done.
With the archer. She wants to talk, or the huntress, I call her.
We fight on.
Of course, we fight on. Let's see, chorus. Okay, cool. And this is going to be the podcast of blackness because my monitor goes total dark every frickin' so often. I'm wondering if it's because it's overheating, because I have to turn off the air in my room, otherwise you'll hear background noise on the microphone. And that's really, really annoying. See if it resolves. And I'll put us on pause for now. Didn't resolve that time. It might be just the port going. Troubleshooting 101, right? While you're podcasting. Has anybody ever encountered having to troubleshoot while you're podcasting? It is annoying. And it's still not doing what I'm telling it to do. Let's try to turn it off and then back on. think it's the port in the HDMI, but I can't be certain. It didn't do it all day, so it has to be because of the heating element of this. I try to keep my room about 67 all the time, but it doesn't always work out. Give me one moment. Sorry. Luckily, it's in a safe area, and I can actually start to manipulate the monitor. It looks like it's not resolving. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't give it a moment. It is not. All right, so I'm going to end it there. Thanks for joining me.
We'll meet again.
Yeah, we will. And I'll show you a little bit more. I'll have troubleshot this problem. My apologies. But I'm sure we've all been there at some point in time. So you'll see my OBS settings, but we'll go to the outro, and hopefully you won't see the OBS settings anymore. And you'll hear a wonderful song done by Suno 4.5, which I think you'll like. So check out my channel, like, share, subscribe. And if you want any troubleshooting tips, this is the place to go, because I'm going to do a power down and a power back up and see if it resolves the issue. But thanks for joining me. I know it's your nights are yours, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me with the Shroud. And special shout out to IM. Thank you for that tip. That was interesting. And thank you for the nudge to try to make that jump over that shroud. So now I just need the better glider. So I have to figure out how to get that. And hopefully next time we will be able to make that jump. So until then, have a good day, have a good night, no matter where you are in the world, and we'll see you soon.
A distant bell, a silent road, mist hangs heavy, tales untold. Lanterns flicker in the fog, shadows paint the walls, tired feet on winding logs. Night begins to fall, every mile behind us, every secret shown. We carry on uncertain, but we never walk alone. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. Ghostly laughter in the trees, memories on the breeze. What we find and what we lose are written in the leaves. Every dream that brought us through the misty night leads us to tomorrow, where the dawn will rise in light. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. When the fog is lifted and the path is clear, every end's a beginning. We'll meet again right here. So keep a